It's time for Cox and Crendor.
Cox and Crendor in the morning.
In the morning. Broadcasting live. In 4 hour recording studio audience. Recording. Wake your ass up. It's Cox and Crendor in the morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Cox and Crendor in the morning.
How's it going?
It's like you were driving by. You were shouting it as you were driving by, like, that's the kind of high quality entertainment you can expect. Fake drive-by.
Fake drive-bys. That sounds not good.
That doesn't sound good at all, actually. That sounds horrible.
It does sound
pretty
bad. Hey!
Wow. Nothing remotely fun happened this week. I can't even think of anything fun that happened.
All right, try to think of one thing.
Here's the thing. I think that no gum was put on my car, so that's okay.
Right.
I got my mom sent me a $50 Starbucks gift card for my birthday.
Whoa.
So that's pretty great.
Hey, when was your birthday?
My birthday's the 18th, so it's not yet. But my parents don't care. They're like, my mom asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and I was like, I don't know. Like, give me a gift card somewhere. She's like, okay. So easy. Done.
They sent it a week before. It's like, we don't remember what it was, so
they're like, whatever, that's fine. Yeah.
In the vicinity.
My mom sent me an email that was like, here's what I want for my birthday, and it was links to things, and I was like, okay, that makes it easy.
Amazon wish list.
We really don't. I think my family is so over, like, trying to figure out what each other wants, because none of us know. I couldn't tell you what my father would want for his birthday or Christmas. I couldn't tell you what my mom wants for her birthday or Christmas. They don't know what I want, so we just like, here's what I want. Just give me this, and we're good. I think we lack the fundamental bonds of a normal family. It's like, well, we all know what each other's desires are. Like, we don't know any of that. We're like, I don't know, who cares? Just here's what I want. Get it for me. I'll be happy. Done.
Some people think gift cards are like, it's like not a real gift, but it's like a gift card's like the best gift because it's like you're giving money, but you know that person enough that you know where they go all the time. So you're like, here's the thing for a place you go all the time, and you're like, sweet, I'm gonna use it there.
I'm totally okay with that. It's a present every day. It's $50 in Starbucks. That's like 2 weeks worth of coffee.
Yeah, that's a solid half a month's worth of coffee.
Yeah, it's a half a month's worth of lattes, man. I'm feeling good. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you, Mom. Yeah, no, I had something I was going to tell you earlier this week, and I can't remember what it was, and I'm pretty sure it had to do with traffic in L.A. And how I've decided that there is no, I was thinking there'd be right times, right times to drive. And my plan with this new office was that I would leave during certain times of the day, no traffic. Come back certain times of the day, no traffic. Here's the thing. I don't know when those times are. Because at 10 a.m., there is traffic. At 3 p.m., there is traffic. At 7 p.m., there is traffic. At 9 a.m., there is traffic. I'm looking for that right moment where everyone's just gotten to work and everyone's just about to go home, but they're not leaving yet. Like that, that weird happy moment. It doesn't exist here. There is no time. There is no time of the day where people aren't in their cars. You know what makes it even worse? They're all like young kids. It's like 11:30 and they're young kids. I'm like, what are you doing out of school?
Yeah.
What are you doing out of school? Shouldn't you be in class? It's not summer yet.
Those kids might be like 28 years old. Growth hormones.
I don't know about that. They look young.
Plastic surgery.
They look young. Kids getting plastic surgery? Look, if you're a kid and you got plastic surgery, you have problems. You have problems. If you're under 18 and you have plastic surgery, look, I know several 18-year-olds who've had augmentation, shall we say. But congratulations, that's wonderful for both you and me. But I think that if you're under 18 and you're changing anything about yourself, you're an insane person.
Yeah.
You're a loony bin.
But I will even, done growing into a person yet.
Yeah, and so these kids are young. They have not had anything done to them. They just look very young. And here's the thing: they're all like young white kids. Like, what the hell are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Where are your parents? They're probably all douchey rich people from Beverly Hills. Like, I don't have to go to my class today because I have homeroom for 8 periods. And then I have one class that's like drama class. And that's at the end of the day. So from like 9 a.m. to 3, I just go down to the beach, which is, there's traffic Crendor. I just want to get I want to rent a bulldozer and just drive people off the road.
Just roll through with a bulldozer.
It's the worst. I've never experienced anything like it in my life. Never.
What about 2:30 p.m. and like 8 p.m.?
Well, I think it doesn't. The reason why it doesn't matter is because the highway route between my home and the office it's short, but it's literally this is what it is. You get on it and you drive towards the airport. That's problem number 1.
Oh.
Then, the minute you pass the airport, there's an interchange with another extremely busy highway. That's problem number 2. And then right before the exit, there is 2 streets that merge on to the highway that are the 2 huge streets. So it's like one stop and then another stop, and it's like no one knows how to drive. So they all cram into this one. It's the worst. It's the worst. I don't know.
Yeah. In that case, you're screwed.
Oh, I'm totally screwed. I didn't think this through. I thought, well, no one's going to be there at like 10:35 on a Wednesday. Nope. That is apparently prime getting out of school time for young kids.
Prime school time.
So stupid.
Finish getting out of school.
Yeah, so, I discovered that I don't like people who try to sound important while on their Bluetooth.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always hated people who talk on their Bluetooth very loudly, but it's another level where a guy in line at the grocery store was in a business suit talking on his little Bluetooth thingy about some deal. And he was like, if they want to play hardball, we'll play hardball. I'll tell them a thing or two about their finances. And and he's like yelling at this guy. And you can hear the guy on the other line. He's also very loud. He's like, that's true. He's probably in another part of the grocery store.
There's a separate checkout line.
Yeah, they're just both yelling at each other. And they're talking about how they're going to screw some dude in a business deal. It's like, I can't wait till they see the contracts. They're not going to notice the 15% we took off the top. Like, they're literally talking about how they're scamming a guy. And they're like, yeah, good work. I'm sure his name was Chaz. Good work, Chaz Chazington. That's right.
Chaz and, like, Raldingo.
Good work, Raw Dingo. And they're sitting there just talking about how much they're just screwing this guy. And they're like, yeah, we're famous and we're awesome. And I want to imagine that they work at like 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
They're just like, man, we're going to get him on Fritos prices. Like, I don't.
Those slushies are going to get jacked up by the nickel.
I don't want to imagine that these people exist. I want to imagine that they're all fake. But the sad thing is I know he's probably like some attorney somewhere.
Yeah.
Who's just
we saw that at like the last E3 a year ago, and they were just like, they're all this guy walking down the hallway in a business suit, like, the Twitch ROI numbers are off the chains. Just, the trifecta.
I remember that. Oh my God. The guy was just like, oh, the ROI numbers are just off the chain.
Yes. Just return on interest. It's out of this world with these kids and their lives stramming.
We got to get in on that. How can we make a profit on that?
Untapped oil. Untapped liquid gold. Not talking about the Velveeta cheese either.
Oh man, it angers me that those people exist. The worst part is I know a few of those people who, when I hang out with them, they don't act like that, but I know that when I'm not around,
yeah,
that's who they are.
Yeah.
Like when they go to work, they're like, let me put on my suit and tie and like, I like how I'm making fun of, yeah, way to look nice when you go to work, loser.
They put on their clothes.
Oh, they put on clothes? Boxes and a t-shirt for me, sucker.
Yeah, they go there and they're like, I'm important here today.
I'm important. I have a family that loves me and a job that pays well. I'm a giant asshole. Yeah, take that, businessmen.
Yeah, douchebags.
Yeah, you douchebags. Anything happen to you this week? What happened to you?
Good question. Let's see.
Since the last podcast, what has happened to you? Nothing. Does nothing ever happen to you? What do you do?
Oh, something had to happen here.
No, nothing ever happens to you. You are literally just the most boring human being that ever lived.
Yeah, but it's fun.
I disagree. I fundamentally disagree.
Oh, I saw the Avengers.
Oh, I like the Avengers. I thought it was good.
I did too. It was like, everyone's like 2.5 hours, but like, it went by really quick.
A great 2.5 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
The next movie I want to go see is Ex Machina. I want to see that so bad.
Oh, yeah. Or what's that one? Mad Max?
Oh, Mad Max comes out tomorrow night. I'm so excited.
Damn.
Or actually, tonight? I don't know what night it comes out. Whatever night it's coming out. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this movie.
I've never even seen the first Mad Max.
The first 3, you mean? You haven't seen the first 3 Mad Max movies?
No.
Oh, my God. All right, let's see if I can sum them up to you.
All right.
Mad Max 1, he is a cop out in the middle of, like, the Australian outback kind of wasteland area. I'm not sure if it is Australia, but it's the post-apocalyptic waste, right?
All right.
And he, like, the world is spinning down the drain. It's all messed up, and Max is like a Outlands cop. And he and his partner are these 2 badasses. And then his partner gets killed, and then his family gets killed, and Max goes nuts. Hence, Mad Max. And so he becomes part of the madness of the post-apocalypse, right? So instead of trying to be like the defender, he just becomes one of them and a crazy person.
Shit.
Mad Max 2, he is still nuts, but he I believe there's an oil convoy. And everyone needs gas, and he needs gas, and so he's in it for, like, trying to help. There's a giant man and a little dude with a boomerang, and it's crazy. A dude gets his fingers cut off with a boomerang.
Whoa.
It's insane. It's an insane movie. And then the third one is Beyond Thunderdome, which is literally just Tina Turner running a Thunderdome where fights happen. You spin a wheel, you make a deal. There's a guy named Master Blaster who's a little dude on top of a big dude. And then it's not nearly as good as the first 2, but it's very entertaining. And then there's like 4 Tina Turner songs with it.
Oh.
That's pretty much it. But the general gist, you don't really need to know the plots, honestly. The general gist is that it's the post-apocalypse. Stuff is nuts. Like, mankind forgot how to be men, right?
Yeah.
Like, people are insane. Like, there's crazy cults and zealots, and fuel and water are the most important resources, so people just murder each other for them and don't even care and stuff. It's insane. It's like an insane world. And so just imagine the most insane world possible.
1980.
And then imagine in the new one, Mad Max, and then Charlize Theron is in it as well, and she's like a badass too. Apparently she might be the main character.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's got really good reviews so far from the media.
It was like a 98 on Rotten Tomatoes the other day. I was like, I'm just like, they say it might be one of the best action movies ever, so I'm in. I'm totally 100%. But apparently it's nuts. Like, the stuff they show in the trailer is 1/18th as crazy as it gets.
Oh, shit. All right, we
Like,
need
it's
to
supposed
have
to
a
be-
movie episode on it.
It's supposed to be bonkers. Like, the kind of movie where you walk away like, what the hell did I just watch? I'm so excited for that. I want to see that so badly.
Is it supposed to be a continuation of it, or like a new...
It is, like, apparently what some of the reviewers said is that you should probably watch the first and the second one. Yeah, it's really hard to explain the Mad Max movies without watching them, because there's not a lot of dialogue, but a lot of action.
Yeah.
And I assume this will be the same, because it's the same director. So
Oh,
it's
really?
like a lot of, so a lot of things will happen in it, but there won't be a lot of, like, you'll get a lot of story from the action, not the actual, like, people talking about what's going on.
That's really cool, because normally, like, the first movie, I think it was like, it says 1979.
Yeah, it's an old
So, like,
movie.
to get the same director, like, so far into the future.
Apparently, he's been, like, contemplating and planning this movie for 15 years or something nuts like that.
Oh, whoa.
Like, and this is, like, the culmination of his work. Like, this is one of those things you just have to see in a theater. Like, it's a moment you have to go to a theater and watch this and be like, that was the coolest. Because when everyone, even people who don't like action movies, are all pretty much in agreement that it's, like, the best spectacle they've ever seen, I'm
directed Babe Pig in the City. Mad Max 2 Road Warrior, Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome. The Year My Voice Broke.
I don't know that
Dead
movie.
Calm.
Don't know that movie.
Flirting.
Don't know that movie.
Lorenzo's Oil.
Everyone knows Lorenzo's Oil.
Silver Strand.
Don't know that movie.
Babe.
Babe? Really? George Miller directed Babe, Pig in the City.
Yeah.
And
Babe, Pig in the City.
He went from Mad Max to Babe. That is the most drastic difference in any movie I've ever seen in my life.
And then he directed Happy Feet and Happy Feet 2.
Shut up.
Yep.
That's amazing. That's all you need to know.
And then Mad Max Fury Road.
He's like, I've had my fill of these kids' movies. It's time to kill people. He's Australian, right? So I imagine that's his. Let's kill people.
Let's kill people.
That's our Australian. Yep. Something dingo. I'm very excited.
Dingo.
Like, I'm really hyped for this movie.
Yeah.
I'm all over this. I'm hyped up.
I'm excited now, too.
Yeah. So it'll be cool. You know what we need to talk about before we get to our normal news stuff?
What?
Everyone and their brother
All right.
sent me this article.
Okay.
Florida man turns himself in for murdering imaginary friend.
Okay, hold on.
Uh-huh.
Florida man murders imaginary friend.
I got this. Here we go. Jacksonville, Florida. Of course, Jacksonville.
Yes.
Jeff Gaylord, 37, entered the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office earlier today and turned himself in for killing his imaginary friend, Mr. Happy.
Mr. Happy.
Gaylord told officers that he had stabbed Mr. Happy repeatedly with a kitchen knife, cut up the body with a hatchet, and buried the victim in his backyard. A remorseful Gaylord told officers he wanted the death penalty for his crime, preferably right now. Gaylord said he killed his imaginary friend of 7 years for multiple reasons, one being messy. His friend was a mess all the time with his toys and dolls, Gaylord told police. He left his empty vodka bottles over the kitchen, never picked up his empty cocaine baggies, and left the toilet seat down when he peed. He messed up my apartment to the point where I just couldn't get it clean. Before Hap started doing drugs, I like how they abbreviate. Before Hap started doing drugs.
Hap, Mr. Happy, Hap for short.
Before Hap started doing drugs and acting weird, he is my best friend forever. We go dancing, play on the children's park equipment. We were both huge fans of doom metal. Listened to it for hours with the lights turned off.
Okay. Can you imagine?
I was about to say.
Walking by the park and just seeing him dancing, like, yeah, keep going, Mr. Happy. Just like going down slides.
I would, honestly, if he was in a park, I would think he was talking about his penis.
Yeah.
Like, I would be like, that man is so drunk he's talking to his wiener. Kids, let's go. There's a drunk wiener talking man. I'm not cool with this. Gaylord said he and Mr. Happy had grown very unhappy in their relationship and hadn't had a real conversation in the last year. The breaking point came when Mr. Happy allegedly crashed Mr. Gaylord's Nissan Altima. After the friends had been out celebrating Mr. Happy's birthday at Hooters.
Of course.
Which resulted in Gaylord being arrested instead of Mr. Happy. That drunk driving incident I got unfairly blamed for, and just how messy he had become put me over the edge and I murdered him, Gaylord told the police. It was an overreaction. I should have listened to my neighbor lady and got us into counseling, but no. I did the unthinkable and killed my best friend. I'm a terrible, terrible person, and I need to be punished. I like how there was a neighbor who I'm going to assume was made up. I'm going to assume she was made up. I like how there's a neighbor and she was just like, yeah, no, you're crazy. Get help. Both of you. Like, she just gave up. She was like, yeah, no, both of you need help.
You both need help.
Police said Gaylord was extremely intoxicated and threatened to kill police after they told them they could not give him the death penalty for his crime. Police took Mr. Gaylord into custody and obtained a search warrant for his house, where they found drug paraphernalia and a machine gun.
Of course.
Gaylord was booked on multiple charges. Bail has not been set. Yep.
Yep. I mean, what if they would have went to his house and found, like, nothing?
What if they went to his house and found a body in the backyard?
Mr. Happy.
It was Mr. Happy was actually a real person, and he thought he was a man. It was like the reverse M. Night Shyamalaning of it. Like, everyone's like, you and your crazy imaginary friend, and then when they dug him up at the end, there was a guy named Mr. Happy. They found the wallet.
Like a goblin or something.
Yeah, his name was like Garnold Happy. And he was a little tiny goblin creature. People were like, oh my god, he was telling the truth.
Oh my god, that would be a great movie for us to make.
Oh no, you know what would make it even better?
What?
Mr. Happy, Adolf Hitler.
Oh shit.
When they found the body, it was Adolf Hitler.
He'd been alive all along.
And the guy killed Hitler, and they're like, what do we do? What do we do now?
This guy's an American war hero.
This guy's a hero.
And he gets a purple heart or something. I don't know.
I give you
8
the
purple
Medal
hearts.
of Honor.
and a Medal of Honor.
He gets a Call of Duty game named after him. You got to take out Mr. Happy. That's an amazing twist. The entire time, no one believes him. They're like, "Oh no, you and Mr. Happy, sure." And then they find the body. It's Adolf Hitler. Oh my God, that would blow minds. That would blow minds.
Damn, great story.
I agree. That was a fantastic story.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, let's go to Top Number 7 in the Sky, the Crendor. Crendor, how's that traffic out there?
Hey, that's good. I'm just flying around right now. Right now we're flying over LA, and there's a lot of traffic. It is just, I've been looking all throughout the day, and it's just nonstop everywhere we look. This is insane. This is rough. Either way, it appears that Ian Ramsey is in traffic, and he's yelling out of his car. It appears he's yelling at an ice cream truck, and the ice cream truck has no driver in it, which is kind of strange. Oh, it's Mr. Happy, and he's down on the beach. And he just gave up driving in traffic, and he's just partying with Cody West down there. Cody, you may want to get checked at the doctor. Back to you.
Cody West, huge fan of Hitler.
Hitler fan.
Huge Hitler fan. All right, Crendor, what's going on in the weather desk?
Weather desk. Man, I don't know. Whoppy. There we go. Wow, Whoppy activated. Let's try type something into him. 48872.
Perry, Michigan, 42 degrees Fahrenheit, 68 degrees today. Partly cloudy skies, 0% chance precipitation, southeast wind 7 miles per hour. Tonight, 51 degrees, rain late, 80%.
Stop sipping your wine, Whoppy.
All right, I turned him off.
Okay, good.
He still got some bugs.
I love that fan art we got. Whoppy's just sipping wine.
What? I didn't see that.
It was tweeted at us. Picture of Whoppy the Weatherbot sipping wine.
I didn't see that. How long ago was it?
Early this morning. It was great.
Oh my God, I gotta find it.
You missed out. All right, Crendor, what's going on with the sports desk?
Hold on, I found it.
Damn it.
Yes, Whoppy. Beautiful. All right. Where are we at?
The sports desk.
Oh.
Sports.
All right, what's happening in the world of sports? Oh, man.
We need to talk about the Patriots. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, the Patriots.
Oh my God. We need to talk about the Patriots.
All right.
Holy moly.
So what happened with the Patriots, you may not know if you're not a sports ball fan.
They're cheaters and they got caught and they paid for it.
In the AFC Championship game is the most well-known game for this incident. The New England Patriots started deflating the footballs. And you might ask, why would you deflate a football? Well, they deflate it, like, not a lot. Like, you wouldn't notice it, but it was enough to where they could easily catch the ball. So, like, it's obviously easier to catch the ball when it's, like, a little, like, softer than it is when it's, like, a very hard football. So they were caught doing that because one of the Colts players intercepted it, and he was like, man, this ball feels different. And so he took it to the referee or the NFL people, and they inspected it, and they were like, yeah, it's had some air deflated out of it. And they started questioning the Patriots, and they were like, we don't know nothing. But then they looked into it and found out they did know some things.
Yeah, some dude went into the bathroom with, like, a sack of balls.
Yeah.
And, like there's a whole thing, and apparently Tom Brady knew about it and was like, I don't know anything about it. And so basically, they came down hard on the team, and Tom Brady's out for, like, 4 games.
4 games. And they got charged, like, $1 million. And they got charged a first-round draft pick next year in the draft, and like a third-round draft pick.
Yeah, they got 2 draft picks taken. Like, oh man, man,
that's cray.
I'm so happy that happened.
Granted, they still won the Super Bowl, and everyone's
yeah. Well, you know what? It's the second best thing. It's the best thing we could hope for because I hate them so much.
Yeah,
so much hate.
Yeah.
So it's okay. You know what?
Yeah.
As long as they and their fans get to suffer, I'm okay.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah, is making people you don't know suffer.
Yeah. Also, in the NHL, it's down to the final 4 teams. It's going to be the Rangers, the New York Rangers, taking on the Tampa Bay Lightning. which I don't care about. And then the Anaheim Ducks and the Chicago Blackhawks.
Let's be
Go
clear. Let's
Blackhawks.
be clear. Crendor's going to want the Blackhawks to win, but the Ducks, they fly together, Crendor. Ducks always fly together. Quack.
Well, that and like
Quack.
Zarheim, the
Quack.
WoW CM really
Quack.
wants them.
Quack, 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 quack. It's from the movie The Mighty Ducks, which is ironically what
I
the team
know.
is based off of.
It is, yeah, they're like they're
The
literally
team was created
based-
after the movies were successful.
Yeah. Which is why it's in Anaheim, because
Yeah,
that's where
Disney.
Disneyland is.
That is
So-
amazing. That's one of my favorite nonsense things ever.
But the Blackhawks are pretty good. We've won the Stanley Cup the last 2 out of the 5 years. So if they win it this year, that's 3 out of 6 years. That's a 50% win rate in 6 years. I like it.
Crendor standards are very low.
Yeah. And,
All right. Well, yeah. What else is there? Is there anything good happening?
And then in the NBA, there's more playoff action. A lot of playoff action.
Oh my
There's
goodness.
the Bulls just lost to Cleveland. They're down 3-2 in their series. I hate Cleveland because they have LeBron. Atlanta's up 3-2 over the Washington Wizards. That's in that exciting series of teams nobody cares about. Then there's the Los Angeles Clippers. They're beating the Rockets up 3-2. And then the Grizzlies and the Golden State Warriors are tied at 2-2 for people who care about basketball.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it. That's it.
What?
There-
No more.
There are no other major sports.
A
Definitely
cover
definitely
of
not
Madden
foosball.
16.
What? Uh-oh. What's the cover of Madden? Who's about to get cursed?
The New York Giants, Odell Beckham Jr.
He is going to die this season.
He prays something bad's happening.
Something bad is going to happen to him.
Yep,
If you
it
don't know
always
what that
does.
means, you need to look
Madden
up the curse. Look up the Madden curse.
Yep.
That poor man. He's going to break a leg. He's going to lose a leg, that guy.
For those who don't know, the Madden curse is anybody who's been on the Madden, like the cover of Madden, has had pretty much a terrible, terrible year.
Oh, just usually they end up getting hurt.
Yeah.
They usually
For
end up getting hurt and
example-
taken out of for the season.
Like, let's see, they have like every year 99, 2000, 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, 09, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 all have had bad things happen to them. Mm-hmm. Like, just look up Madden curse and look at all of it. It's insane. It's insane.
It's pretty insane. All right, Crendor, big news story of the day.
Big news story. That's kind of a song I made up for it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
A big news story of the... A big news story of the...
Getting drunk and chasing bears is strongly not advised, police warn. Police in northwestern Massachusetts offered an important
What?
reminder Monday night. Getting drunk and chasing bears through the woods with a dull hatchet is strongly not advised. Yes, that really did happen tonight, the North Adams Police Department posted on Facebook. We certainly don't need...
Wait, they went to Facebook? Like anyone's going to go there to get their information. Like, dear Facebook people, if you ever leave the house, don't attack bears.
I mean, there are a lot of like non-internet and computer savvy people on Facebook
I guess that's true.
that are just like,
Julia, that's a very nice graduation picture. I remember when you were 7 years old and you came to my house for dinner and you said you wanted to be an astronaut.
You know what I learned about Facebook?
What?
90% of the videos people post are watched for less than like 2 seconds.
yeah,
Because what people do is they see the video, click a little bit, and it's usually like, it's my kid's recital. And it's like, I love you, and where? And they're like, all right. Wow, that was a lovely video. Oh my God, your child's so talented. Like that kind of stuff.
yeah.
I feel like we should start posting videos that start out that way, but then it's just like hardcore porn.
Yeah.
Then people are like, oh my God, your child's so wonderful. And it's just like, yeah, I'm doing it.
Really love the 5 minutes, 28 seconds part.
Yeah. No, it's so good. You really like that part, huh? Oh, yeah, it's my favorite. Your child's great.
And
Yeah.
There's like Uncle
Sure.
Ralph who's like, yeah, I love that shit.
It's just like an underball shot. Yes. Porn's sad underball shot.
Really,
Who likes
Facebook-
that shot? Nobody. That's who.
Facebook is like a bunch of people that like you used to go to high school with that are all like,
I have a family now and I'm pregnant.
Oh
Or
my
I
God,
married
I
this
can't.
guy.
and then they're all like,
Wow, I'm working really hard going to school trying to raise this family, but I can do it because
we can do it. And everyone's like, yeah, you go. You do that thing.
I can't. Every time I see people that I used to go to high school with, they're always married with like 2 kids now. And I'm like, nope. No. After I did that Nintendo commercial, I got a bunch of messages from like old schoolmates. They were like, hey, what's going on? Oh my God. And I was like, I'm going to see what's up with you. And I looked and was like, nope. Nope.
Still working in our hometown here, and I've started my managerial position at the local grocery store.
It's like,
how I've moved up in my life.
It's like, I remember when like
I now manage
you were
the
like
high school kids.
the king of the high school.
Yeah.
Like I was the king of the high school. It's like,
He's those people. That's those people that are like, don't you miss the good old high school days, man? It's like, no.
Like that's where you peaked. That's the one hope for all you nerds listening.
Yeah.
You'll move on to something wonderful, and they'll have peaked in high school.
Yep.
And you'll be amazing, and you'll laugh and laugh at their misfortune. Why? Because it's bitter and mean. And you deserve it. You deserve to be bitter and mean.
Yeah, you'll be the douchey guy with a Bluetooth. And they'll be chasing
They'll be the ones you're
bears.
screwing out of 15%.
So they gotta get drunk and chase bears in the woods with a dull hatchet. Anyway, back to our story.
We went full circle. All right.
We certainly don't need anyone going all Davy Crockett chasing through the woods drunk with a dull hatchet. It's just a bad idea and not going to end well. It will, however, certainly end you up in jail, which it did. Police department wrote that the hatchet man was taken into protective custody due to his inebriation. Black bears are becoming more common in Massachusetts, according to the State Office of Energy and Environmental Affairs, and they're moving east. Experts believe there are about 4,500 bears in the state. The state of Massachusetts offers some more important tips. If a bear is sighted in town, leave the animal alone. In most situations, if left alone, the bear will return to the forest on its own. Keep dogs under control. Stay away from the bear and advise others to do the same. Often, a bear will climb a tree to avoid people. A gathering of people not only stresses the animal, but it adds a risk of having a bear chased into traffic or into a group of bystanders. Update. North Adams Police Sergeant.
Update. Sorry, Whoppy. I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, I tweaked him a bit so he knows about updates.
All right.
North Adams Police Sergeant James Burdick told Mass Live that the bear was roaming a residential area near a school and the drunk man was trying to protect school children.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, he had a few too many to drink. And
He was like, I'm going to protect these kids from you, bear.
which means he was day drinking. When the bear came out, he thought to protect the
I'm
children.
going to get you, bear.
Obviously, you gotta carry a dull hatchet around the school as well.
I'm Paul Bunyan's. I'm going to get you, bear.
Davy Crockett here.
I'm going to get you, bear. I'm going to get you, bear.
And that's what happened.
Great. All right. That's it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, listening, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. And as always, to be continued.